of streaming. This marks 1 year. Actually, longer than 1 year because the first while I couldn't even sub because I had to get sub status. You know what I mean? So we've been streaming more than a year and we're on the bottom of the roller coaster, you know what I mean? It's just going down fast. It's like, you know that space shot one? Where it takes you up, it goes... You get to the top, it goes... My career. Yeah, they were like halfway up. It was doing that like thing where it goes up the tracks. And they're like, oh, yeah, we got to jam. We got to jam. We got to bring it down. And then it was just like, it wasn't even, you didn't even get to have the fun part where it goes, and just went, everybody please exit the ride. This is like a kiddie coaster, alright, yep. You see what else is like a kiddie coaster? The size of my... Okay, yeah, I got off the plane. Oh, do you want the whole rundown? I was gonna hopefully tell this to many people that wanted to actually hear the story, but no one does. My situation are, do people actually watch Twitch VODs though? Is that, like, I kind of do sometimes, but like, I'm sorry. Okay, listen to me. I'm trying to tell you a story and you're not letting me tell you. What did I do? So, Thursday, let's get a calendar up for scientific measures here. So for reasonable cause, here we go. Thursday night of the July, whatever this is, 10th. We go in, I see the listing online, just like binoculars, found it, sniper scope, saw it, boom, messaged the realtor, can we look at this property tomorrow? Yep, you can look at it, we'll look at it 10 a.m. tomorrow. I said, that's great, let's do it. 10 a.m., 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. comes, 9 a.m. in the morning, not at night, in the morning, 9 a.m. The realtor texts me and says, can't go look at it. They don't want any showings till 5, but we'll be the first ones in. I said, great, that's awesome, we can go 5. Boom, go look at the house. We see it with our own eyes. Casting, me, both eyes. We're looking around. We see some things, saw some things we like. Boom, roof looks good, floor looks a little shitty, but that's alright. It's got a fireplace in. I love me a good fireplace. Open wood burning, so I gotta put a thing in it so that my house doesn't burn down when I use it. But I was like, I love a good wood burning fireplace. We got one in this house, and I love laying by that on a winter day on the rug, and you're just laying there like a big old grizzly bear. And okay, so as we're buying the house, wait, we haven't got there yet. We're looking. Fucking look at this inception. So then, where was I? Where was I on the house situation buying? I got distracted because the people on TikTok were joining and it ruined my life. So yeah, we look at the house, 5 o'clock, boom. Everything looks good. We're like, okay, I think we're going to write an offer. Some people are coming behind us. Boom. Let's write the offer tonight. We get home, think about it a little bit. Let's write the offer. How much are we going to write the offer for on our house? Fuck me, the house is listed at $440 million. I said, holy shit, I don't have that much money, but I got to if I want to buy the house. So, next thing I know, fucking get click, click, click. Pens out, we're writing. Writing the offer. Write the offer on the house. Submitted, slide that in. Offers in on the house. Then, oh my goodness, offers in on the house. We had to offer $20,000 more than the list price on the house to have a chance at getting the house. So we offered these Mosuckies $460, In what world should I be paying $500,000 for a starting home? Who in their right mind has that much money? Not me. Not me. Fucking hell. So we have the offer in by like, I don't know, 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. They say, okay, at 9 o'clock, we're going to be reviewing the offers for the house. I go, all right. Did we get the house? They said there's 5 other offers. I said, all right, bet. Let's see if we got the house that we just offered on. This, I just want to, they say, they took your offer. I said, holy shit, I'm going to own a damn house. This shit is getting a little bit real. I'm starting to own a house. Offer accepted. I have to go out of town on Monday for work the next week. For an entire week. We have to get all of our financing in. What else do you have to do when you buy a house? I don't know, because I haven't bought a house before, but we had to do things. We had to get all of our financing in. House inspection. Blah, 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 blah. And oh, this is what it feels like when you buy a house. You just get fisted. You ain't got no mic? How do I have 6 people? 6 people are watching me on TikTok and I have no mic. We have a mic now. I think we have a mic. I don't know why we had 6 or 7 or 8 people literally watching me fist the air with no audio coming out of my mouth. People were literally watching me just, I don't know what they were watching me, just lip talk on TikTok. And we had more people on TikTok than when I streamed video games. And I had no sound and I wasn't even doing anything. Look, I have audio now and people are leaving. This is story of my streaming career. That's insane. I have more people watching me fist the air while no words came out of my gullet than when I'm talking now. I fucking hate my life sometimes. Why does the world hate me? Oh my gosh. Did you know if prepared properly, the eyeballs are supposed to be the tastiest part of the... Okay. I'm trying to tell people about how I literally buying a house and everyone leaves now as soon as there's audio. Do I have an annoying sounding voice? Is that the deal? Is that what's going on here? Anyways. No comment. Okay. I can't believe everyone just... I had the most viewers I've ever had on TikTok, and I had no audio. And then I turned it on, and everybody left. It's called people in their attention spans. The spam. That is true. But apparently it's more entertaining when I don't speak. Okay, we need to continue on my story about my house. So, house goes up, listing goes up, boom, Thursday night. Friday night, we have an offer, they accept it. From then, I don't know what I'm saying. They accept our offer at 9 o'clock. Boom. We have to get all of our financing ready by that night, because I'm going out of town on Monday. No one works the weekend, so I have to get all my paperwork and all my stuff in and book a house inspection by Friday night, because I'm leaving on Monday and I won't be back till Thursday night. Boom. I stay up till like 4 in the morning trying to get all my shit done, all my paperwork submitted, everything. So the bank's like, yep, you're good. There you go. Have the house. And I said, don't know if I really want it, but I guess I'll do this because I'm committed now. So we continue on. Oh man, look at this. 0 people. Everyone just ghosted me. All right. So, hello, Courtney. I didn't see your message, but hello. We're explaining house hunting. Bryce, I'll literally fucking stick my fist up your ass, free of charge. Boom. What's good, Skim? What's going on, brother? If you'd like to vibe, I appreciate it. We're also live on Twitch, if that's your vibe. Bryce, I will literally... Okay, so carrying on the house story. Boom. I stay up till 4 in the morning. All the paperwork, boom, in. Mortgage lady, she goes, boom, I'm start working on it. We need, by the way, it looks like your time to get all your money approved by the bank is this big, very small. Very, very small. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, they changed your financing date to Friday. They need to have everything by, okay, we got another calendar here. Boom. I'm doing all my stuff this night here, this day here. Boom. We need to have everything approved by the bank by here to finalize the house. So, situationship. Stay up till 3 a.m., get all the paperwork. She goes, oh, it's going to be very hard to get this approved because we don't have a lot of time. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, it's by Friday. And I was like, I thought we get 2 weeks to do this shit. She says, oh, no, the contract says that Friday, which is like 5 days away, we need 6 days. And I went, that's awesome. Nobody told me that. Realtor didn't tell me that. I didn't read the contract. I got out my pen, click, sign, didn't read it. After I signed that bitch, it's too late. So boom, get all my stuff sent. We're just praying all week that it gets figured out. Does it get figured out? Luckily does. But in between there, we booked the house inspection. We go, do we want to do it early in the week? I said, well, I can't because I'm out of town all week. But I can send my father and he can go and Cassidy can go. And after that situation, realtor goes, no, you can actually, we'll book it Thursday because you get back Thursday. Or we'll book it, yeah. And I was like, well, I'm not back Thursday till like fucking 7 at night. Or 6 at night. Or something like that. And he goes, well, just come when you're off the plane. And I said, all right, that sounds great. I'll do that. Fucking do that right after they fist me some more. So then, I work a long 14-hour days for a week straight. Everything goes well. Tuesday, they call me. Your financing got approved on Wednesday. That's great. We got it early, even though they need 6 days. Boom. We're looking good. Next up, the sellers call us. They say, they want to leave the barbecue. Do you want it free of charge? You can keep it with the house. I said, that would be awesome. One less thing I got to buy. A BBQ. Great. A BBQ. I'll take it. Great, we'll leave you the barbecue. Awesome. Great. Pleasure doing business with you. Thursday comes. Inspection time. Starting at 6 o'clock. I tell Cassidy, be there at 6. My flight's at 5. It's an hour flight. That's 6 o'clock. I have a half hour of driving. I'll be there, but I'll be there late. Not bad. My plane, get on that bitch. Mind you, oh my gosh, I worked at a camp and that thing was like a glorified prison. They put me on that bus, drive me to the tarmac in the bus. You have to sit on the tarmac in the bus for 2 hours before you can board the plane. There's nowhere to get off and there's nowhere to sit. You sit on the hot-ass, dusty-ass bus and you sit there until they say the plane's here. That was awesome. That was my Thursday afternoon after working. Now, I get on the plane, thunderstorm, boom. We're going in turbulence. We're trying to land in a thunderstorm. I thought I was going to die. This is awesome. Plane's going to crash. I'm not even going to get to see my house. Newsflash, we survived. We're on the tarmac. We're early. We're going to make the house inspection because we're there at about 5:40. We're very early. This is your captain speaking. There's a code red on the tarmac. The ground crew can't come out because there's thunderstorms and we don't know when they're going to clear up, so we're just going to have to hang tight. Over. Alright, that's fucking awesome. I can sit on this hot, stinky-ass plane with grown men that just worked a full work week, and we all smell like shit and we can't get off the plane. Awesome. That's fucking great! Sitting there texting. Cassie's mom was going to pick me up from the airport. We're stuck on the fucking plane. They won't let us off. This is a prison. Alright? Cool. Like 40 minutes goes by. Half hour goes by. No, it was like 40 minutes. She goes, isn't that ironic? I really do think. What do you mean? What part of that is ironic? Now, alright, ground crew's gonna make a break for it and get you off this plane. Over. Awesome. Now's my time to shine. Show off how fast my little running shoes are and I can run across the tarmac without getting struck by lightning. Get off the plane. Walk across. Still alive. No lightning hit me. Boom. Waiting for the baggage trick. It's pouring rain outside. Absolutely pissing cats and dogs. Then we stood there for another 20 minutes because bro doesn't know how to carry the bag from the plane and put it on the cart and give it to me. So we sat there till they opened up the thing and gave us our bags. Finally got my bag. Got in the car. Driving. Car crash. Bad traffic. Rain. What delays it even more? Don't know. Finally get there. Inspection is about half over. They go, oh yeah, my dad was there. I said, how's it going? He said, well, we got a lot of things to talk about. I don't know if this is going to be the one. Oh good, I can look for a house for another year and a half. That's awesome. He goes, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. The fireplace doesn't work. You'll burn down your house if you use it. This is leaking. The wiring is loose. They had wires plugged out of the wall. They had wires coming out of the electrical breaker and they were just dangling out of the roof. Live. Bzzz. Didn't see that the first time we looked in the house. They had... Okay, you see this? You see this? Usually you take this, you plug this into the wall. You know the little outlets that you plug into? You're supposed to use a thing? They had literally like one singular wire plugged in each little hole. You know how there's like one hole of the outlet? I might have a picture of it. Look at this. Let me see here. Look at this shit. Can you see that? That's what I bought. That's what $500,000 gets you. A house that's wired like that. So. Oh, and then they had like this extension built onto the house. And they go, oh yeah, like we don't know what kind of ground it's on. We don't know when it was built because there was no permits. There's nothing. We don't know. So maybe it might not be good to buy this house because yeah, don't burn it down. Bro, I don't even know if the house is going to be standing by the time we get it because the whole place is wired like that. Like, who allows that? So, they go, there's this, like, sunroom area, add a room thing that someone added up on once upon a time. Don't know when, there's no permits. And it looks like it was in good shape, so we're like, oh, it was just part of the house. The more we looked into it in the inspection, they went, this was not part of the original house. No, it wasn't. Good luck. Good luck. So now, then they go through some more shit. This is leaking, plumbing, boom, sinks, bedrooms. This is loose. Door, don't open this because it'll smash and kill you. This will slice your neck off. What else should I do? I don't know. I'm standing there and just, yep, this is wrong. Add this to the list, this to the list. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, and house inspection cost me $600 and another $300 per fireplace. And by the way, there's $2,000 just for someone to look at some shit in my house that I could have said was wrong. Those wires, I knew that shouldn't have been like that. Ouch. Where was I? I got distracted. So, after we're selling, after the house inspection, they go through all the report. Oh, this wrong. The guy just, yep, this wrong. Going through the book. This. Like he's throwing money at the club. But it was just deficiencies. Awesome. Fucking awesome. So then that was Thursday night. He finished the inspection at 9 on the next Friday. Or the next Thursday. Friday the next day, we have to have everything signed. Conditions lifted if we want the house. Now we need to decide, do we want the house or are we pulling out because all the shit they found wrong? Now, we have to decide. It's time to decide if we want the house. We go, let's try and get 20 grand off. I think that's a reasonable amount. We got to do the roof. We got new shingles. The house, we don't, the added addition part, don't even know if it's legal, allowed to be there. The wiring that's sketchy, bad. Sinks are leaking. Everything the 9 yards, right? So we go, I think we'll just try and get some money back, and then we can take that money and put it into fixing up the house. Sounds good, right? But we need the inspection report as proof to use it as a negotiating tool. Buddy doesn't give it to us till 3 o'clock the next day. We need to sign by 5. We finally get the report. We're talking about, Cassie, stop subscribing. We have shit to pay for now. Okay, where was I? We get the report at 3. We're trying to negotiate money. We say 20. They say no. We say 20. They say 10. We say 20. They say 12. Now, by this time, it's 4 o'clock. Time is ticking. We got 4 minutes. 1 hour, to figure out our lives. My nose is so itchy. I'm just going to pick it on stream. We have 1 hour to figure out if this is enough money for us to fix all this shit and go in. We go, screw it. 12's enough. Let's do it. Then I tell the mortgage person, oh yeah, we're getting a price, but I go type up an email to my mortgage lady. She says, oh yeah, by the way, if it drops around 10 grand, we have to redo your mortgage and you have to wait another 6 days to get it back. So now what? Now, we don't even get our money back that we're supposed to get back for the house. I'll come play Phasmo if you guys are still playing. Play one game while I finish my story, because I've been telling this story for 33 minutes already so far. I can have a podcast by myself. If you're still here, Jeb. Dad, is that you? Maybe. Where was I? Oh, yeah, mortgage lady says, oh, yeah, by the way, we have to redo your entire approval for your money if you get a discount by that much, because they don't believe that your house is worth what you initially said, so they think that there's a liability or they think there's something seriously wrong with the house if you're taking that much money off. So I said, well, that's fucking awesome. Now I got about half an hour to figure out what the hell I'm doing, or I just take the house without the discount. You know? So I have this great idea, and I say, how about this? How about this? We get her to pay for 12 grand worth of renovations. Sounds like a good plan, no? Can I get a 1 in the chat if that's a good plan? Or am I talking to the paint here? Alright, yeah, I'll go fuck myself then. Alright, thanks, Chris. At least somebody cares. Sounds like a good plan. We don't have to redo our mortgage, right? Don't have to redo it. Because it stays at the same number, that's how that works. But she puts in 12 grand renos. So we say, write up contract. Boom. There's like 20 minutes left. My realtor's typing. I'm waiting at my phone. Refresh to sign. He goes, yeah. I say, my realtor goes, we'll get them to do the roof. 10 grand, they'll redo the roof. And I said, yeah, sounds like a good idea. Then I go, wait a minute. The roof is something me and my dad can do really easy, and it only costs us 5. So let's not get him to do that. Cancel that contract. Let's start a different one. Get him to do the windows, because there's these great big front bay windows that I won't be able to do by myself because they're really hard to put in. Right? So let's do that. Me and Dad will do the roof when we get the house. We'll be able to save 5 grand instead of paying 10 for it. Sounds like a good plan. Another 1 in the chat if that's a good plan. I thought it was. And then, oh, I'm getting parched. This is a lot of talking for me. Roofing stream or just me? And then we fall off and I die and there's no more streams. And then there's just W's in the chat. Alright, sounds like a good plan. She says, oh yes. Guy says, hell yeah. Alright. Awesome. What was I saying? Cassidy, if I heard you, let me finish my story and I'll come play with you. Play half a game or something. I'll come play. Let me finish my story. I probably got 5 more minutes left. We're already 36 minutes through the story. We're getting through it. We're almost there. We're at the tail end. Sounds like a good plan. Back to it. Okay, back to it. Sounds like a good plan. She's gonna put in 12 grand worth of windows. Great plan, right? Big brain. We can do the shingles ourselves. Get out our hammers. Some spit. Good plan. Great plan. Everything is under control. The mortgage doesn't gotta change. Realtor writes the contract. We will provide... seller will provide 12 grand worth of functional windows, triple pane, blah, blah, blah. Yep, see-through windows. Make sure that's in there. And provide receipt of proof. Boom. Send. Send it to me. We have like 10 minutes to spare. Signed. Sent. She gets it. Signed. One more contract. Back to me. I get it. Signed. Back to the lawyer. There's like 5 minutes left. We get everything signed. Everything sounds good. Boom. Deal is done. We now have our conditions lifted. Technically, I guess don't own the house, but everything is good. Last thing that needs to happen is 5 days before possession date, we get house insurance. We get lawyers together. Everyone meets, sign the papers. Boom. The deed to the land is mine. You sound like a evil villain from a movie. The deed. I just stole the deed of the house. We think everything's good. We think we big brained them. We outsmarted the mortgage people. We think we got our money back. All is well. Ring, 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 ring. 8 a.m. in the morning. We phone up the fucking culprits on the other side of this business operation. We call them. We say, hey, can you use our contractor to put the windows in? Because my dad knows someone that can give us a deal on windows. And he says, you know what? I'll take the 12 grand. I'll put as many windows in that house as I can. And I'll give you a bit of a deal so we can get a couple extra windows in. My dad tells me that. I said, that sounds great. Let's go. Let's get our windows. Let's give it to the lady. Realtor. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Calls the other realtor. Hello? Hey, we'd like to use these windows and use this contractor because we know them. And technically we own the house now. So we'd like to put in windows that we like and we want. You know what I mean? Absolutely not. You cannot do that ever in my house, even though I don't own the house anymore. No, we're using our contractor. Bye. So I go, what the hell was that about? Why is this lady being such a chode gobbler? Realtor calls him back again. He says, hey, like, you know, like, it's pretty industry standard that we usually get, like, 3 quotes, and then we can pick one and make sure no, like, funny business is going on. We make sure you guys are getting fair prices, and it's just kind of like, you know, like, it's the realtor's rule of thumb. Green thumb. Absolutely not. I don't even know why you're calling me about this, why we're having this discussion. Don't call me again. Boom. Hangs up. All right. This lady's a chode. An absolute chode. So now, what we think is happening is I think she's hiring one of her friends to do it. Say that it's going to cost 12 grand. I don't know. This is just perspective. This is a hypothetical. Allegedly, someone would believe, aka me, my family. I don't think Cassidy cares because she's just excited. She's got all the shit picked out already. Allegedly, I believe she's going into the house, getting a friend to quote the place on windows for 12 grand. She'll say, oh yes, these 2 windows, these big windows, they will be expensive, but we had other people just look at pictures from the house. They said it'll be about 9, you probably get about 2 other windows in the house. Especially if we do it, we might be able to get you 3 extra. The front ones plus 3 extra if we do it, because we'll give you a deal. Deal's not happening because she's being a chode muncher. I think she's hiring someone she knows. They're going to overquote it as 12 grand, say, oh, it's going to take 12 grand to do the front windows. When it really doesn't, it only takes like 7 or 8. Then, they're going to take the other remaining 4 grand right into the back pocket, give it back out to her in cash. Because we have no way to prove. They won't even give us one quote. Won't even give us one quote on the window. So we don't even know what's going to be included in the 12 grand. They won't let us pick the window, what it looks like, how many, We can't even get like 3 people to say like, no, let's take the other one because we can get a couple extra windows. She's just gonna most likely take that one and say, oh, your front windows costed the full 12 grand. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Even though we should have got at least 1 or 2 other windows for sure. But I think they're gonna overbid it, take that money, put it in her little fanny back butthole, and skirt out the back door. So I guarantee you, if she's pulling some shit like that, that barbecue doesn't even work. And she doesn't want to get rid of it, and that's why she left the barbecue there, because she's just being a freaking chode, because she won't even, like, why does it matter to her that she gets to, we don't get to pick the windows, they're my windows, I bought the house! Do you understand? So now I'm salty. And then the realtor called me and he was like, yeah, you know, I probably should have wrote the contract a little bit better and said they needed 3 quotes. I just didn't think they were going to be assholes, which is fair. And I get it. It wasn't really his fault because like we were on a time crunch and people were signing and writing things fast to get it to go. But contract should have probably been a little bit better. Person shouldn't be such a little fucking such a little shit, you know what I mean? Like, why does it matter to her? The windows aren't hers anymore. I own that thing. You know what I mean? I need some water. It's like, bro. And, yeah, I forgot, she's divorced, too. Probably why. Probably, Oh. And I think if we had more time to negotiate with her, that freaking rodent, I think we could have got her down the full 20 grand. Because she had a condition that she needed me to buy her house so that she could buy her next house. And she said, oh no. And we said, well, we're firm on 20 grand. We're not dropping. She says, oh no, well, we have a backup offer and we're just going to sign it once 501 hits. And I said, you motherfucker, let me fucking... I'm pretty sure she was bluffing because there's no way she would have found someone, called up her other offers, got them to sign it with a little fucking ballpoint pen. And whoever signed that little piece of paper, they would have had to take in the house without a house inspection, which is not smart in my opinion, but someone might have done it. But I don't think the 4 other people that offered would have been able to do it. And some of the offers had to be lower. Like the 20 grand that she could have just given me, there's no way that all 5 other offers were equivalent to 20 grand less. You know what I mean? Because the maths, and then she would have lost the 20 grand regardless if she took someone else's offer or just gave it to me. You know what I mean? And then risk losing her house because someone doesn't sign at all. I don't know. It was hectic. I'm glad we got it. But I think she was bluffing us. We could have got more money off that thing. And I really think there's some funny business going on with the windows, which is a little bit unfortunate. Because, like, what other reason? Why would she not want to give it to us? You know what I mean? Why? In what world? So if anyone buys a house here, make sure your contracts, you A, read them, B, make sure they're worded very well. But I thought I absolutely big-brained them with the window play, you know what I mean? And, like, nobody gets hurt. Like, that money just comes out of her, whatever, the money she would have got from me for the house. I get the money, and then my mortgage still gets approved. She gets her next house because the papers get signed through. We already met her freaking shortened deadline dates. Like, I did nothing but helped her. Like, why was she so angry? I was just trying to be her friend. So now, I'm like, I mean, it technically says sold now, but technically it's not said and done until the final paper signed on the move-in date. But that's pretty much the story. I don't know if Cassidy told you the story. I think she did. But that's essentially what happened. Bro, it's plus 22. Take the toque off, Curly. It's 5 degrees and raining outside, you fucking big skull. Fuck. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. But I just gave a heartfelt message and you hit me with one of those fucking messages. My hair actually looks extremely nasty. Look at it. And it's receding. So that's the story of the house. You look like Doc from Back to the Future. I've never seen Back to the Future. Receding faster than his bank account. And now, I was doing the math today. Who in the hell pays $4,000 a year for property taxes? A lot of people, apparently. It's gonna be me. Between my mortgage payment and my property taxes, it's gonna be like $2,000 a month alone. No bills included. And you know what? Streaming ain't paying the bills. Oh, fuck. Alright, should I go play Phasmo with Cassidy? Fuck. I think that's the end of the story. Who knows what's going to happen now? I'm sure I'll show up either to be A, burnt down, because I wonder what happens. If the house burns down, do I? Probably not. I don't get it. Because I don't own it yet. My $6 a month ain't helping? Chris, that might buy me about this much of a shingle. You might buy me 1 square of shingle on my roof. It's greatly valued because that 1 shingle might push me over. Yeah, or you're paying for Cassidy's bookshelf. That's 1 Keurig coffee cup fucking thing for Cassidy's over expensive ass coffee that she puts in the thing that was, you know what I mean? That $6 might pay my electrical bill when I gotta unhook this. My hospital bill. When I gotta unhook this. That might pay. Fudge me. Did Cassidy show you any pictures of it? Let me ask her if she wants to play Phasmo. Let me update Phasmo, because I should have been updating. Why didn't anyone tell me that? I should have updated Phasmo while I was telling the story. Plus Twitch gets half, so it's really like $3, alright? That makes me feel even better about my sources of income. Should I VOD this and put it on the podcast? That could be a podcast session pretty much by itself. That's probably more entertaining than most of our podcasts, no? I think it's got lots of potential, and actually, because she was in such Cassidy's real drag on those podcasts, that's what I'm saying. Put Bryce on there. Put Lando on there. Put Chris Trainwrecks. That might be the stream, to be honest. Just a nice, good hour-long story time. Carrie Bryce funded 1 shingle for Nick's house. Yes, Bryce. Bryce, I want you to break in the toilet when you come. Oh, Bryce, we need some HVAC work done, too. And then, it's got air conditioning in the house, though. That's a plus. 5 bed. So Bryce can sleep there when he's... Bryce can sleep there when he's drunk. We can have a podcast room. They're gonna have people over podcasting. In-floor heat in the basement. That's a plus. Nice vault. Did Cassidy show you any pictures, anybody? Should I save it for a vlog when we move in, or should I sneak peek you 1 picture? Cassidy already spoiled it? Cassidy showed you pictures already? You can sleep in the asbestos room, Bryce. There's one room that has asbestos tiles in it, so you can sleep in there. Well, this is the first picture. We've seen that enough, but this... What if my house isn't even there because it burns down? I'm gonna be broke.